are activated for Cancer this week. What's going on for you guys? Ooh, we have the planet card, so something being activated inside of you. Neptune, your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusions. So, Cancer, this right here is either you're really dreaming big this week about your dreams, your ambitions, or you're just in fantasy land about a particular person romantically. Also, with this potential for illusions, is there somewhere in your life that you are illusioning yourself and you need to get real about it? Or potentially, if you have been illusioning yourself about something, that illusion can be disrupted and destroyed this week. But, let's see, we have to pull more cards to understand exactly what this Neptune energy is telling Cancer. So next we have a zodiac sign, which is energy the universe is bestowing upon you, or it could be another person you are dealing with. And we have Gemini. The energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. So some of you, it could be that you are just daydreaming and fantasizing about a Gemini, okay? Others of you, there's conversations that you need to have with somebody, and so maybe you're playing it out in your head, like everything you're going to say. Others of you, it's like you're really wishing and hoping and desiring to have communication with a very specific person. Okay, so let's pull some other cards here to see what other energies you are working with this week and how that plays into it. Oh, I see something that flew out. Okay. So, we have the Trapped card, and we have Listening. Okay, so some of you are feeling either trapped in a situation or held back from somebody. And the thing is, with that Neptune energy out there, Cancer, I don't think you are seeing the situation for everything that it is. Okay, you're really not. And I feel like some of you know that just because you, with this Trapped, and then we have this Neptune energy, it's like some of you know that. You know that you don't know everything and that there's stuff that's just not being said to you, like you're not getting the whole truth. Because listening is really about having a conversation, and so is this Gemini energy, right? So it's like we're having this communication, this conversation, but we are either holding back, Cancer, you're not expressing yourself fully, okay, or you know that somebody that you're dealing with isn't expressing themselves fully to you. Okay, so let's see. This very important that you pay attention to know what's not being said to you. All right. So if in this conversation, if it's like the conversation isn't even happening, like you're yearning, you're hoping, you're wishing for this conversation, this might say, Cancer, it's just not going to happen this week, or this is a conversation, that maybe you need to figure out inside of you. But let's see what else is going on. Really pay attention to what somebody is not telling you. That's where you're going to find the whole story. Because you're just going to feel it, You're going to be like, there's just more to this. And you're not wrong. Be careful that somebody isn't trying to entrap you in an illusion through words as well, Cancer. Alright, so we have the Child, the Cross, the Ring, the Clouds, and the stork. Man, Cancer, I'm sorry. I don't know why, but good God, it's always something about a baby for some of you in this. And I actually had somebody complain about that. And I'm like, look, I'm sorry. It just comes through in all your readings. Like, somebody who watches this is definitely dealing with pregnancy or something. So what I'm feeling here is, Cancer, some of you may be feeling like you are trapped with somebody because you have a child with them, or you're married to them, like it's a burden on you, or you're wondering if who you're with, if you are, really deeply committed, or you have child or child on the way, like you are starting to wonder if being with you and all of this is a burden on them. Okay, somebody is not expressing fully how they feel. Definitely with the clouds here. And then we have the storks. Come on. Okay, so there's like a child, a baby, a child or a baby in utero, where either you're feeling the burden of it, or you're worried that the other person involved is feeling the burden of that. So that's a message. Also, some of you are worried about the birth of this child. Just how it's all going to go down. Is everything going to be okay? It's just, there's something about a birth of a child, and there's just so many things up in the air. We might be disagreeing about religious beliefs and standpoints, things like that. But listen, Cancer, this is a week to get very real with yourself, no matter what. Others of you, you're really trying to start like this, a new opportunity or a new beginning. Like you're really trying to commit yourself to something. But again, there's like this energy of it being a burden. Something is not being said. All is not revealed, okay? But with the stork here at the end, it's great energy. I felt by the end of the week, we finally feel stable. We're finally know which way to go. The bird here, see how it's in a cage, but now we end the week over here and we're free, and we're building a new nest, right? So it's like whatever you feel entrapped in at the beginning of the week, the heaviness, all of that, a conversation needs to happen, and then it's like the clouds, dissipate, and now we feel free. We're building our nest. Everything feels good. Okay. Some of you, this could be like where you have to, you find out that you are pregnant this week, and you're really, really scared to tell baby daddy, hey, guess what? We're about to be parents, and no, I'm not trying to trap you in this or anything, but I'm keeping this baby. That's just how you feel. I'm keeping this baby. Others of you, this is the news you're receiving where somebody is telling you that they are pregnant with your child. Okay, and you might be questioning, hey, are you trying to trap me in this because you want to have this baby? Listen, if it's coming at you that way, just because we have this here, if you are a Cancer male and somebody is telling you that they are having your child this week, pay attention to what they're not telling you, okay? That's just, I've got to put that out there. Pay attention to what they're not telling you. Others of you, there's an offer coming in. No matter what you're facing, okay, there's an offer that's coming in through a conversation, and it just makes everything work out much better for you. So we start the week feeling trapped, but we end the week feeling very free and happy, and we're building our nest, and all is well once again. So the week ends very well, Cancer. So let's pull, and those of you that do have to say, hey, Prego, I feel like, and I'm keeping it, I feel like it's going to work out okay, all right? Others of you, it might be like we need to have the conversation of either are we going to be a thing, are we going to be an us, are we going to take this to the next level, whether it's romantic, or maybe even like a business idea. That conversation might need to be had this week. So anyways, let's pull just a little side note, a little side message from romance angels about love. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Just throw a little love message in for your weekly advice. Finance and careers. Financial issues are a huge factor in your love life right now. Yeah, listen, if you need to have a conversation with your partner because you don't feel like they're pulling their weight or they're not contributing, you need to do that. You really do. They need to be as committed and on board as you are. It's like some of you are pulling all the weight and it's just too much of a burden and you've been scared to express and say, hey, I need help. Others of you, maybe all of this romance, those of you that are seeing this as a romance, maybe some of you guys are finding out some scandal going on in the workplace where such and such's prego was such and such's baby. Okay, I'm just going to put that out there with this energy and that coming out. Maybe some of you guys find out a little bit of scandal going on up in the office this week. But nonetheless, it's just like, in regards to love and romance, if you're really focused, it's more like we're worried about finances, we're worried about career, or others of you, it's not even like you're even got anything going on in the love department and you're not even worried or focused on it. You are all about career and finance. You're waiting for like this offer. Maybe this conversation is the job interview and then the offer here with the ring. Okay, but then here you are building your nest. So again, I feel like no matter what, Cancer, by the end of the week, all is well. If it starts out a little cray, it's all good by the end. So no fretting. No fretting. Let's pull you some advice for the week. The search. Feeling lost, confused, and lonely. So, Cancer, you're not alone. You're not alone, okay? Things are going to get better this week. By week's end, things are improved. It comes through conversation, though, okay? Even though things might not seem clear or going in your favor and it puts you in a place of insecurity or feeling alone, just trust, okay? Just go with the energy and trust. Especially those of you that are like, I'm pregnant, and you're really scared that you're going to be doing it on your own. Like, how am I going to do this financially? Again, don't worry about anything this week. This week is not for worry. This week is for expression and communication and commitments and obligations. Okay? And reach out to somebody, your friends, your family. You know, don't keep any of these feelings to yourself if you're just like, I feel so alone in the universe. You're not. And there's somebody there that does want to help you and help you build your nest. All right. So that is the messages that I have for Cancer this week. You guys will definitely have to let me know.